Hi there, it's Dadhichi again, and it's May 2013. You're all aware of that. Aries, this is your horoscope. A very brief one, the overview for the month. Mercury just moved into your finance sector. That's on the 2nd. What that means is that in the company of 3 other planets there, and this month too, a very important solar eclipse on the 10th. Correct, the 10th, judging from my list here. That's going to really bring into focus a lot of your finances this month. A lot of clever wheeling and dealing, but don't be too clever, because we can see here there are some very powerful aspects to the manipulative planet Pluto from your career sector. So career, money, shared resources as well are going to be an issue, because you've got Saturn in the 8th house in what we call retrogression, Pluto in retrogression, and what that normally means is that just as you're all fired up ready to do stuff, financially speaking, career-wise, there could be some spanners thrown in the works. So you need to be prepared for that. And of course you're going to be tested, because at the best of times you're fiery, intellectually fired up. And now we see this very, very close application, or what we call a moving conjunction of Mercury to Mars. Mercury is the planet of debt for you. So when that comes into conjunction with your ruling planet, which we see now in the next few days, then you're likely to find that your debts are going to spiral out of your control. So a little bit of caution there. A tightening of your belt is very, very necessary. And of course that eclipse on the 10th is a very, very powerful one. You're going to hear a lot of news in the news about that specific celestial event. That's on the 10th. Now when there's an eclipse, it shows us that the coming few months are going to be very, very much focused on working through your money, working through your value system, and really adjusting yourself to acclimatise to the changes that we're seeing globally. That's been going on since 2008. A couple of other important aspects here. That fast-moving Mercury does move into your 3rd house of communications and partnerships, and also contracts. That happens on the 16th. So that's an area as well where, if you've had some problems with your finances, you can expect to see some more sort of dialogue taking place during that cycle for the month from 16th of May. Up to about a month, 3 or 4 weeks. There's a right angle to Neptune in the 12th house on the 18th. So I'd be suggesting you maybe hold off if you've got to sign any documents at that time. Neptune is notorious for creating confusion and even some deception at times. So don't allow that planet to cause you to take a misstep. We've got a nice conjunction on the 25th, Mercury and Venus, and then another eclipse there in the sign of Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius is your 9th zone of travels, legalities. A few things can happen there as a follow through to what I've been talking about here with your money. Things there can start to open up for you, but you may have the travel bug by this time and may want to at least make some plans for journeys at that time. Mercury is moving very, very quickly. We're focusing a lot on that planet this month. Moves to your 4th zone of property and domestic circumstances on the 31st, last day of the month. That's where you start to see a very, very distinct shift from the financial stuff that we've been talking about. And along too with Mars moving into the 3rd house. That's a good position for Mars. So a nice end of the month on the 31st. Cherry on the top of your celestial cake, Aries. I'll see you again next month, but in the meantime, join me at astrology.com.au for your free stuff, lots of free stuff, daily, monthly readings. We've got the yearly readings as well. Got a lot of ants here as well too, so I just had to get rid of that one. And you'll find, left of field you say. You know, you can get a more detailed analysis of the monthly readings. Of course, this is just a synopsis. Do look forward to your company there, and I'll see you here next month. Bye-bye.